just come to do some tarot, and I decided to use this tarot deck, and then I realised that this is one of the decks that I haven't done a flip through of. This is actually one of my favourite tarot decks. So yeah, this is the Crow Tarot, and I thought I would just do a flip through of it since I haven't done one yet. So this is the guidebook. It gives you information about all of the cards as usual. And then this is the deck. So I'll do a quick flip through and then I'll do the tarot that I was going to do when I sat down. So yeah. So today is the super flower full blood moon, and it's also Mercury retrograde, and we've just entered Gemini season. So this is one of those full moons where you really are best just to be doing some cleansing, some banishing, or some protections, which is what I'm going to be doing today. So I thought I'd just share. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to do a house steam, which is literally just getting a large saucepan, some herbs and some water, and then letting that boil on the stove for a while until your house totally smells of the herbs. So I'm going to do that now, just in this large casserole dish. The herbs that I'm going to be using are lemon verbena, lemon balm, some dried mint, some jasmine flowers, and some rose petals. And then I'm also going to be adding just a small amount of lemon juice as well. And then when I've done that, I'm going to prepare my bath salts for my cleanse, my full moon cleanse later. So I'm just going to be using these Dead Sea salt bath salts. I'm using some of the herbs that I'll use in the steam cleanse just to make some bath salts up for myself, but I just thought I would share my process. While my cleansing steam is steaming, I'm going to make my bath salts using my Dead Sea salt. I'm going to use all of the exact same herbs that I used in the steam, but I'm also going to just add some Himalayan rose pink salt as well. Usually you would add oils to bath salts, but I don't actually have any oil other than vegetable oil, so I'm just going to forgo it, and I will not be adding essential oils because one, they shouldn't be applied to the skin much anyway, and two, I have very sensitive skin, so I don't use them. But yeah, I'm just going to make my bath salts, and then I'm going to decide what to do with the liquid from my steam, whether I use it in a ritual shower and just pour it over myself for a cleanse, or whether I add it to a spray bottle to use as a room cleanser. I'm not sure yet, but I'm sure I'll decide. But yeah, I'm going to make my bath salts first. So now I'm going to leave my bath salts just to infuse for a while, and then a little later on when it's dark I will just pop them into the window for a while to charge in the moon, and then whenever I want a really intense cleanse, I can just add some of these to some water and I can use them in the shower basically, because I don't have a bath. Or you could use them as a foot soak or a hand soak or anything like that, but basically whenever you want a really intense super moon cleanse, you can just use these bath salts. So yeah, I'm going to pop these probably in a jar, and then whenever I want to use them I can just use them. So I was just about to mop my kitchen floor and I realised that I can use some of the water from my pan as a floor wash. So this is literally just a cup, a jug of the steam water that's been strained, and I'm just adding it to warm water and cleaning vinegar, and I'm going to use it as a cleansing floor wash for all of my hard floors in my house. So yeah, extra use that I just realised. So before I go to bed and go to sleep and things, I wanted to do a little spell work, and since it's a blood moon and a super moon and a lunar eclipse tonight, I didn't want to do anything too complicated because spellwork can have a tendency to get a little unpredictable during a lunar eclipse. So I'm just going to do something super simple today. So I've got 3 tea lights and a needle, and then I've just got some bay leaves. And what I'm going to do essentially is just do a little bit of a release of emotion, a release of energy, anything that is holding me back or keeping me in a state of anxiety or sadness or anything like that. Essentially, I'm just going to release out into the universe, and I'm going to basically carve some nice words into the candles, such as peace or harmony or that kind of thing, into the candles, and let these burn, and basically use these as a way of focusing on the good things in life rather than the things that I want to release. And while I am thinking about the emotions and the negativity that I want to release, I'm just going to burn a bay leaf, because bay leaves are really good at helping to release negative energy and things like that. So yeah, I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to go to bed.